Hello viewers, welcome again to another time of mathematics class, and we will continue with our laws of indices. In the last two videos, we have talked about 5 of the laws of indices. Today, we are going to continue with the remaining 3 laws. So let's take the 6th law, which is called negative index. Now, this law simply says that when you have a number or a factor raised to the power of an index, then you take the reciprocal of the number, then the base is now raised to the power, positive power. So you have 1 over a raised to power 1, which is simply 1 over a. Another example, if you have b raised to power minus 2, then this minus changes to 1 over, then you have your b raised to power 2. Another one, number 3, if you have a number, let's say 3 raised to power of minus 4. So your minus change to 1 over, then you have your base, which is 3 raised to power positive power, which is 4. It becomes 1 over raised to power 4 is 81. So another law, number 7, is the root power. Root power. Now, this law says that if you have any number raised to the power of roots, then you take the root of that number or factor. Example 1. Let's say we have a raised to power of 1 over 2. Now, 1 over 2 is simply square root. So you just take the square root of a. Another one, whether if it is 3 raised to the power of 1 over 2, then remember your 1 over 2 is square root. Then you take the square root of your 3. Now, if you have, let's say, 16, 1 over 2, then it is the same as root of 16, which is what? 4. So what if you have a number raised to a fraction, which is not necessarily a root? How will you do that? Now, this will take us to the last law of indices that we are looking at, number 8, and that is fraction index. Fraction index. Now for this, if you have an example, number one, let's say we have a raised to power of 2 over 3. Now 2 over 3 is a fraction and it is not root. So how will you do it? Now you take the cube root, the root of the denominator, and in this case it is 3. So that will be the cube root 3. Then your base, which is a, will be here, cube root of the base. Then you raise to the power of the numerator here, which is what? 2. Now take a look at this. If you have 16 over 81 raised to the power of 3 over 4, how will you do this? So this is the 3 over 4, this is the denominator here. So you take the root in respect to this 4. That is the fourth root of 16 over 81. Then raise it to the power of the one here, which is 3, the numerator. Now, what is the fourth root of 16? Fourth root of 16 means a number you can multiply in 4 places that will give you 16. And then 81 means a number you can multiply in 4 places that will give you 81. For 16, if you multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16. So that means the fourth root of 16 is 2 all over 81. 81 will be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. 27 times 3, 81. That means it is what? 3. Then raise to the power of 3. Then you will have This becomes 2 raised to the power 3 all over then 3 raised to the power of 3. Now remember, each of these number will take the power. Then what do we have here? 2 raised to the power 3 is what? 8 over 2 raised to the power 3 is 27. So this is the fraction index law. So in my next video, I will take a particular question and use the difference law we have talked about to solve the question. So join me in the next class, in the next video. Thank you.